Welcome to Pretty Assassin Diaries. I am your girl Elle, and I'm here to guide you on a journey of healing, growth, and rediscovery. Each episode is a step forward with insights and stories designed to inspire and empower. Let's dive in. Episode 3, Breaking the Silence. There's a moment in every healing journey where silence becomes too loud, where the weight of unspoken truths is heavier than the fear of what happens when they're finally said out loud. This is the moment when we break the silence, and it changes everything. Welcome back to Pretty Assassin Diaries. Today we're exploring what it means to speak your truth and why breaking the silence is one of the most powerful steps in reclaiming your life. I'll be honest, I was terrified of breaking my silence. I had carried my truth like a secret weapon, something I thought I could only use in the most desperate situations. But the truth isn't meant to destroy, it's meant to heal. I remember the first time I told someone my story. My hands were shaking, my heart was racing, and I kept thinking, what if they don't believe me? What if they judge me? What if they see me differently? But instead of rejection, I found something I wasn't expecting: relief. The act of saying those words, of naming what I had been through, felt like breaking chains I didn't even realize I was wearing. And even though I was scared, I realized I was finally free. Breaking the silence doesn't always mean standing on a stage and telling the world your story. Sometimes it's whispering it to yourself for the first time. Sometimes it's writing it in a journal or sharing it with someone you trust. The act of speaking your truth in whatever way feels right for you is enough to start the healing process. But let's be real, breaking the silence is not always easy. For some of us, silence has been our shield, our way of coping and surviving. Speaking out can feel like losing control or inviting pain. And sometimes it does stir things up. But that's where growth begins. In the discomfort, in the vulnerability, in the rawness of truth. So if you're in that space right now, if you're feeling the weight of what's unsaid, I want you to know this: your voice matters. Your story matters. And even if it feels like no one will listen, there's power in saying it for yourself. I used to think my silence was a way to protect myself and others. But what I didn't realize was that it was also protecting the pain, allowing it to grow and take root. Speaking my truth didn't just release me, it created a space for others to share their truths too. When I broke my silence, I discovered I wasn't alone. And that's the beauty of truth. It connects us in ways that silence never can. Today, I want to encourage you to take one step toward breaking your own silence. Maybe it's a single word. Maybe it's writing a letter you'll never send. Whatever it looks like, know that it's a step toward freedom, healing, and a deeper connection with yourself. Breaking the silence is scary, but it's also powerful. It's the moment you get to reclaim your narrative and stop letting your pain speak for you. You deserve to tell your story, and you deserve to be heard. In the next episode of Pretty Assassin Diaries, we'll dive into what happens after the silence is broken. How do we navigate the aftermath, the reactions, and the newfound freedom that comes with speaking our truth? Until then, remember, every time you speak your truth, you give someone else the courage to do the same. Thank you for listening to this episode. Your healing journey is important, and I'm so glad we're walking it together. Stay tuned for upcoming episodes where we'll dive even deeper into topics that uplift, inspire, and empower. Don't forget to visit my website, www.yourgirl.com, where you'll soon find free audiobooks to support your journey and tools to help you grow. Big things are coming, so keep an eye out and stay connected. Until next time, remember, every step forward is progress, no matter how small. You got this.